Hello friends and welcome to the wonderful world of Animal Antics, the home of the funniest and furriest stars on TV. Come with us on a safari through the cyber jungle, in search of the wackiest wildlife and most pampered pets online, as we hunt down the funniest animal videos ever posted. From the sporty, to the naughty, the scary, to the hairy, and the crazy, to the very, very lazy. And although the stars of our show can't speak for themselves, we've chatted to some obedient humans to ask for their opinions, with hilarious consequences. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, this is Animal Antics. On this show, we're tripping over ourselves in search of the 20 dumbest animals in the world. Our panel of experts have sorted through the stupidity and are getting serious about the silliness. But who will be the biggest fool of them all on Animal Antics Jungle Dumbos? And we begin in France with an armadillo who's going nowhere. Fast.
What people don't realise is that armadillos actually have very oily feet. So whenever I let an armadillo in my house, I always make sure that I attach sponges to the soles of its feet to avoid leaving a disgusting oily trace throughout my house.
Yeah, he can get up the ramp, but you know what? God loves a trier.
Nope. 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 Go. Nope. Nope. Nope.
A lack of traction and repetition are always funny.
This armadillo is actually demonstrating one of my mantras that I live by very closely, which is try something a few times. If it doesn't work, just give up. Doesn't matter.
At number 19 is a dog who's decided to pick a fight with a vacuum cleaner. Well, he is a boxer to be fair.
Well, it's not a fair fight, really, between a dog and a vacuum cleaner, because the vacuum cleaner, well, it's plugged in, isn't it? And the dog will tire eventually. If I was to bet on that fight, I'd bet on the vacuum cleaner. But also, it's an example of dogs slightly stupidly attacking things which don't really matter.
That looks kind of fun. It does, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know you were that kid with, like, that vacuum stuck to your head. Like, he's just lucky somebody turned it on for him.
To be fair, it's the dog with the most cleanest mouth in the world.
Time to meet a right jungle Dumbo now. Grey squirrels like to bury nuts and acorns underground so they can save them up for later. But unfortunately, these rodents aren't renowned for remembering and generally forget where they are, losing around 50% of the food they bury. Luckily though, it means that plenty more trees end up growing, so maybe they're not so stupid after all. Perhaps they're just huge eco-warriors. At number 18 is a pig who leaves a really good impression. On this glass door... Ouch!
What I like about the pig's snout is it's perfect for hitting the glass because it's, it's flat. And it would make a little smiley face.
He's trying to get through the screen and he can't because it's made of glass. Does he not understand? It's like glass. He could just go around it. Just go around it, little pig.
That pig knows exactly what she's doing. She's just been told her nose is a little bit big and she's trying to give herself a cheap nose job. Squash it back in. I mean, people in Hollywood pay thousands for that kind of a nose job.
Last time I saw a little pig tapping a glass, it was in my oven.
Oh! Off to the Great British Seaside now to meet a flock of fools who are frantic for some fries.
That must have been the most boring Tinder date of all time. If you're sat in a car going, what do you want to do? Oh, I don't know. Have you got some chips? Let's just really annoy some birds. To them, they're like, oh my God, look how cool we are. We're really trolling these birds. Everyone else is just looking at a couple laughing hysterically in a car, thinking, what is going wrong with them?
I'm not a big fan of seagulls, I have to be honest. So this is perfect prank for me. I mean, yes, they're going to get quite a greasy dashboard in the process, but I mean, I'd be willing to pay that price to finally get one over on them gulls.
Our next jungle Dumbo is a dog who's simply not very good at being a dog. Why play fetch when you can just not bother instead?
Here we have an exclusive insight into what it was like for the rest of the first 11 when I was the wicketkeeper of Preston Manor High School's cricket team between 2002 and 2007.
This dog reminds me of my mum's border collie. He just couldn't catch anything to save his life. He was terrible. And actually it got to the point where he'd try and catch it, hit it, and then it would hit you in the face where it rebounded off his teeth. But this dog's so sweet. I love how at the end it doesn't even try, it just sits there like it's just no use, I'm never gonna catch it. Might as well just hit me in the face.
The world's stupidest animals? Whales. You know why? Because they're supposed to be cleverer than us, right? They're supposed to be smarter than us, but do you ever see them on quiz shows?
The dog. They never want to be the leader. Do you know what I mean? Like, you ever look at the popular pack of girls at school, and there's always that horrible one in the front, and then there's that one in the back. It's like, yeah, that's what a dog is.
I'd probably say my dog because it literally always runs into doors. It doesn't know what day it is, and it's as daft as a brush.
She can't call dogs stupid. I can. Why? You're stupid dogs, isn't they? It's not very nice, is it? Yeah.
Flies will fly into your house or flat, and there's dead flies on the windowsill, you know? And they fly straight past them and come inside. How dumb are you? There's no way I'd go, hey, what's going on in here? Who's that big guy? I'll just buzz around his face for a while. No, your dead mates are lying all around you. There's Cousin Barry. Sure, it's fine. What's going on here?
Now this will surprise you, but an owl actually sent me an email once, and not only did he use the wrong there, the wrong your, but he also wrote could of.
Time for a daring jailbreak now. This puppy has been incarcerated for a crime he didn't commit, and he's decided to try and paw his way to freedom. A real-life escape from Chihuahua Catraz.
I feel like he can make that jump, you know? Like, it's not that high. It's like he's just as tall as it. I'm surprised he can't just like pull himself up a little bit.
I think it's because dogs are pack animals. They want to be around other dogs, other people. They don't particularly like being alone, and he's just trying to get out and spend time with his owner. It's really sweet.
At least he had a pillow to cushion his fall, you know? He's not like a cat. Like, cats always fall on their feet, whereas, you know, that dog's just like fall on its back.
Off to Macedonia now to meet a clumsy kitty who seems to be a bit lost. Maybe he's trying to get his claws on the catnav.
Oh, it's skidded off, bless it.
I agree with, at first you don't succeed, try and try again, but to this cat I say just leave it, mate. Just leave it, it's a windscreen. You've seen glass before. Come on, you must have seen glass before. You know the rules.
It just reminded me of, you know, whenever my mum used to take me to ice skating, and, you know, I never ever got it over all the years that I went. There was just no way that I could ever stand the ice. And, you know, it's a very similar thing here. The cat just very clearly can't stand the glass, but it just perseveres. But I don't think it's ever going to get there. Like, I will never ever master the art of ice skating.
At number 13 is a pooch who doesn't want to get his paws wet. Good thing too, as it looks like he's forgotten his trunks.
I think it's just like forward planning. Like it makes sense. He's about to be put in the water, so he's already starting to swim, right? If I was in a helicopter above a ski slope and I was being dangled out of the helicopter, I think I'd probably start the skiing movement, you know, in anticipation of my eventual drop.
Well, that's got me in the mood for some more doggy paddling Dumbos. Take it away, you lot. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Let's move on. Our countdown continues with a cat who's all in a spin.
Oh my gosh, that's like a hamster. Hamsters go on wheels, don't they?
I know what that is. That's a cat after a laser, and you put that laser anywhere, that cat will go there.
Do you know what this makes me think of? You know when you go to the gym and they show you that you get your induction with Chad. Hey, I'm Chad. I'm going to induct you to the gym equipment. Get on this treadmill, and this is the buttons up, and this. And you just don't pay attention, so you don't know how to slow down the treadmill. I think this cat has missed the induction for the wheel.
At number 11, we meet the world's newest superhero. When this young raccoon was bitten by a radioactive spider, special powers were suddenly bestowed upon him. He has become Spider Raccoon. But can he save the world? No, he can't.
Climbing up the water spout.
Like the song?
Like the, yeah.
Like the popular remix of the song. Incy Wincy Raccoon. Climbs up the whoa! Didn't even need rain to wash the raccoon out. It was simply malcoordination.
It's a worrying clip, because you know something's going to happen to the raccoon, don't you? You know no good is going to come of that raccoon. I assume the raccoon's okay, because you hear kind of a at the end of it.
The clip then just abruptly ends, so...
We're halfway through our countdown of half-wits. So far, we've seen an uphill armadillo, a Hoover-hating hound, this head-butting hog, these gullible gulls, this dopey dog, a back-flipping pup, a clumsy cat, the air-swimming chihuahua, a cat in a spin, and this raccoon dropping. But there are still plenty more jungle Dumbos to come, so let's take a leap into our top 10. And we begin on the slopes, where we meet a dog who's heading off-piste. There he goes.
Oh, I bet he got a bit of snow burn there. Oh, that would have really hurt. He shouldn't have been chasing after that snowboarder. He should have just been like waiting for his next command instead of like bothering someone. Dogs are always bothering people, aren't they? Look at them.
Legs in the air, face skidding along the snow, having a ball. Funny.
Off to Sweden at number 9. I need to tell you a story about this calamitous cat. But be warned, this tale doesn't have a happy ending.
Oh, trying to catch his own tail. All dogs and cats do that though, don't they? I used to have a Staffordshire Bull Terrier and she used to go in a circle for ages. Oh, and then it just falls off the fence. Good job cats have 9 lives really, isn't it? The amount of time they spend falling on their heads.
This is a visual representation of a political
thought. It is sat on a fence. It doesn't know which side of the fence it is. Part of it wants to get to the other side of the fence, through the fence. It's satire. And the fact that it falls off at the end, it's just showing us what modern democracy is all about. And I think we should respect this kitten for its wonderful art project.
We have to include the starfish in our Jungle Dumbo show. It's a no-brainer. Quite literally, starfish don't have a brain. Instead, they use a complex nervous system to balance and move. If one of their arms detects an attractive scent, it will travel blindly towards it. This is one star you wouldn't want to be guided by. At number 8 on our countdown is a spiky character with a nose for stupidity.
This is some Hansel and Gretel type work going on. A trail of, what is that, carrot?
A trail of
peelings or something?
micro carrots. This is going to end in disaster, isn't it?
I think we've all been in this situation. We've all tried to put on a pair of jeans which is too tight, and this hedgehog has just misjudged the size of the cardboard tube that it's trying to get into. Either that, or it just thinks, oh, I'm a hedgehog, I can't see anyway, got really bad eyesight, I want to wear a hat.
It's like a cone of shame if you're a dog.
It looks a bit like a platypus as well.
I mean, that's more likely than duckbill platypus being a real animal.
That's true.
I'm just saying a zoo could save some money.
Off to the UK now to meet a squirrel who's desperate to crack a nut. Sadly, it's his own one.
Oh, I like this. Yeah. Where's he going?
He's a silly one.
Here we go. He's going to jump. There's a window there, mate. Oh, oh dear. That's stupid. I wouldn't do anything like that, would I? I said I would. Ow! Oops. Watches the camera there. Sorry. That kid's cheeky. He's laughing his head off. Look at that kid. He's gone nuts, he has.
Our next Jungle Dumbo is this chilly dog, who may well look excited as he's about to get an ice surprise.
Get your ball. Bella, where's your ball?
This is hilarious. I feel like it's a really good game with your dog. Like, you wouldn't have to pay for anything because it's just snow, and your dog's getting loads of exercise as well. So I think all dogs should be like that. But that's so funny, and it's keeping the dog entertained as well. So that's a great new game for any dog.
I'm going to challenge any human to be able to find that snowball in the snow as well. I think that dog's had a raw deal.
Ready? Get your ball. Bella, where's your ball?
"15 clips have stumbled past and there are just 5 more to go. But which one of these Jungle Dumbos will fall into our top spot? At number 5 on our countdown is a puppy who's petrified of water. Don't worry, with a bit more experience and a hint of bravery, he'll be lapping it up.
I think this puppy thinks there's a shark in that water bowl.
Drink. Drink it.
Also, I think if it thinks it can turn the water bowl over, it'll just be a bit easier to drink the water.
That puppy drinking that cold water, I don't think we should be too quick to judge. That just looks like me the very first time I had a Jaeger bomb.
It is that kind of reaction like Australia, like, I mean, if you're going to get your dog drunk, I mean, yeah, gin and tonic, just a G&T is nice. Maybe with a slice of cucumber.
Is it too cold?
We're off to the zoo now for a bit of monkey magic. Meet magician Simon Piero. He's the one on the left, by the way.
This reminds me of the first time my father used Skype. Who, I may add, still believes it's a scam. Free? I doubt it.
Sorry, your peanuts have disappeared. I will download more. Meanwhile, have a banana and some milk.
It's beyond its, obviously, experience and comprehension, and he's desperately trying to figure it out.
Wow, that's nuts! It's enough to confuse anyone, to be fair.
World's stupidest animal is a cow.
I'm gonna say pigeons.
I mean, we've all seen it. Pigeons eat vomit. They're stupid. You idiots. Idiots.
I mean, my hamster Tibwit was pretty dumb. He once accidentally got out of his cage and he got into my dad's briefcase, and my dad took him to work, and it was only when my dad was on the train home back to Sevenoaks and he opened it up and Tibwit was just like going, I don't know what is going on. I'm completely confused. But he survived an entire day in loads of economics files.
I would say the world's stupidest animal is human beings.
I'm going to say that man, ask me, we're all the stupidest animals.
Humans. You can't say humans, they're not animals.
Oh, there's a twist thing.
Our top 3 jungle Dumbos begin with a friendly piggyback. Or should that be a cowie back?
Oh, hang on, yeah, hello, it's... I can't talk when you laugh. I know, but that was really funny. He's, what's he thinking? He's up there. He's up, no, he's going for it. Yeah, he's up there. Oh dear, and he's gone.
Well, you can't blame him for going in for a cuddle. She is utterly gorgeous. Clawing his way into second place is persevering puss Ares. Wow, that squirrel looks terrified.
That's a ballsy squirrel. Like, if you were just chilling out, wandering around, and there was this massive thing going on at the glass, the squirrel doesn't even seem bothered. He's like, just wander around. How does a squirrel know that he's not just gonna open the door at any second? He doesn't even care. He's not even scared of it.
I think the squirrel comes across as being the stupid one because he's got no awareness whatsoever. He should be looking around, and what's he trying to do getting into the cage? And the cat's just going, get out, they've spotted us. Run, run. He's George Clooney and the squirrel's like a little mini Matt Damon squirrel.
So it's time to reveal our number 1 jungle Dumbo, and we're heading to the US. This is French Bulldog Sophie, who's all in a flap about her new doggy door.
This poor little dog, if you look really closely at the clip, there's a light moving around it, and I think that's confused it. So it just doesn't look at the glass, it goes out of the cat flap or the bulldog flap, and it's kind of all confused, turns around and then whack into the window. Perhaps it should have its eyes checked.
I actually know a few people that would do the same thing as this bulldog. I know a lot of stupid people.
In, I think, 2011, when I was at university, I was at a nightclub, and after one too many cups of fun, found myself trying to negotiate a doorway that was being blocked by this guy who I thought was pretty well dressed, but looked like he was a real piece of work, you know. It took me a long time in my drunken state to work out that that was a mirror. So I really heavily sympathize with this creature. It happens to the best of us, all right?
So short-sighted Sophie proves she's the top dog and takes home our Jungle Dumbo's #1 trophy. Paws crossed that she doesn't drop it. Much. That's your lot, I'm afraid. It's time for us to go walkies. But don't be too upset, because we won't be gone for long. Even as I speak, somewhere in the world there's a hilarious hound, frightened feline, or misunderstood monkey with a camera pointing at it. And when they get posted online, we'll be ready to make them a star of our next show. So keep your cameras rolling, keep uploading, and who knows, one of these days your pet could be claiming the #1 spot on Animal Antics. See you next time!